etiefo na hwefo ma mendam ina mase enfambra e channel yisu aha enim the news message notification button obetene on na subscribe see the any update baby also unsa na hwe sabeka no hwe no like ma bibia ayekama
some now you say untumi and it looks like President Mahama is losing it.
Precisely.
And President Mahama, with the greatest of respect, Your Excellency, me say I'm money the own moon could see. A year one be named and your man will another than one. But some dignity, some respect for our constitution is all we ask for. Now, Oba and also resetting. Just like I told Ayemimia Bobiansa. Bobiansa say MPP buy, MPP came after Bobiansa. And for that matter, it's Yafan Yankrofor. Basinia, this is principle. Yes, now no Fatus Womu Koya branch Adenta Kubi. Okay, so this is one to me. You want to me there. You want to me there. Say your
Sapiman, National Security, Ejumayefobi Ebura ho, Furiso Bosobede Tosu, and Numi Memenda Echemono. Isaku Nchirimua, Ababeto Jano, Ochera, WhatsApp Sobese, and Menu, Siabapa Unsi Medunai, around Fubi Ekachwene se. Asrafo wakata wenimbe se duasa, and Abura Nufia, Unimuri.
Okay, so Danny, it's okay, it's okay. Come back to them. So Govi. First of all, we are not in a jungle.
Exactly.
That be.
Tell them.
Your Excellency, what is this? It's when you reset it. And I know the excuse that people will be giving is that and the MPP buy or muyebi. Now, Mr. Samu Betuan Kwasi Semna Sonia. And the Amu Kasi Yamamu Kwama resetting. So we thought President Mahama coming in, he's going to respect the laws of our nation. Obey Nyoma different. Obey setting Ghana on the tone beer. And did the next phase of our nation. If it's a demuye, if any government changes, the only natural reaction is that you do me, I do you.
More fire.
And Mustati and you know, JJ Rollins said, some know say from 92 Nebanwa, who you could the free one, and were harassing Crofos with a security. With the help of a Yochikata. No more harassing Crofo, a kumbie, any idea. Na President Kufoji, at that time, then needs one if they were coming there from an era of a dictator, turn a civilian. Now, President Kufo's time, they also did all what they can. Then Professor Mel Sebaye in 2009, another radical, near Robway Fear with you, near Yesen Yade, Tantantai. Then a Kufodo comes in. So you do me in 1992 to 2000. I come and do you from 2000 to 2008. I come and do you from 2009 to 2016. Akufo-Addo comes in and they also do the same nonsense. And you tell us that you are coming to reset the nation. So, Your Excellency, if you are resetting the nation, is this the way you want to reset the nation? Way. Sadie way. Way. Ewa bra Kofi. Yemra Ghana. Exactly what we should do. Even so what gonna say, Obia ye bone. That's all person china. Ediana constitution neka. Utimi kwa ye de ope. Udi trio. Ejan. Ni owozo. Mo de ba me so. Mo ye the same thing. Mo ko entim for just mo ye the same thing. And I don't know why the citizens are happy because we are doing this foolishness.
Precisely.
And in plain language, excuse my French, it's foolishness to the highest order.
More fire.
Any civilized society will not entertain this kind of things. In the name of Yasasabang. Now the Kuniae. So let's go to Article 12 of our nation, Constitution. Article 12. Then if I'm called Article 12, near ready. Already Article 12 or say the fundamental human rights and freedoms enshrined in this chapter shall be respected and upheld by the executive. One, you will be a friend of fundamental human rights. And the definition of what fundamental human right is. It is a right that is not given. It is a right that a person assumes by virtue of the fact of being a human being. What it means is that basic right to be right to life, right right to education and yachemu miensa you see your first generational right second generational right it will for business right to life near there that is a yes civil and political right and so na your cultural and social right let's leave all of that I will take that for another day now fundamental human rights and I'm saying JJ Rollins in the yenti untimi imagine free myself ni anwiensa mo yensa ma say JJ the free a dictator mu aba freedom of movement it was the fundamental human right and freedoms enshrined in this chapter shall be respected and upheld by the executive, legislature, and judiciary, and all other organs of government and its agencies, and where applicable to them, by all nature and legal persons in Ghana, and shall be enforceable by the courts as provided for this constitution. Yefri baby nieba, baby driye, wame kumet mi faubi, no na kwashe baby a wunhunu. Yefri be habeas corpus, produce the body. No just have na akwa hwehwe no say e ma file habeas corpus ni ade ni go video me ka tese eti ye babedu 1992 because of that history and ye the protection of the fundamental rights every executive in no say the court shall enforce it, they shall be enforceable by the court. What it then means is that and the executive no ontimi nsori nya de ope national security a part of the executive, police a part of the executive, military a part of the executive. It is a police in military and national security wo mu jimia a executive na jimi more fire. You are abusing the right of the people. Is that the nation we want to build?
Never.
Abusing the rights of the people?
Never.
In the name of what? Resetting. Now, Yanko clause 2, Yanko article 12. Was every person in Ghana, whatever his race, place or origin, political opinion, whether young people or NDC or CPP, color, religion, creed or gender, shall be entitled to the fundamental human right. Fundamental human rights in the same fair trial, dignity, respect for the person.
Exactly.
And the Marana Chirasa Okochi will be
precisely.
And you know.
Exactly.
The fundamental rights and freedoms of the individual contained in this chapter, but subject to the respect for rights and freedoms of others and for the public interest. It you be protect to be a fundamental right, whether you want to meal, whether against who we are secure, whether you identical commute, or just what can be here, why you you shall respect the person's right.
Precisely so.
And what kind of constitution? Article 19(2)(c), 2(f). You better do. Then if I make next one. Was it a person who are arrested? First of all, one criminal because why do you know yes we're a criminal? It is only the courts that can declare somebody criminal.
Precisely so.
Article 15(1). Also respect for human dignity. The dignity of the persons, all persons shall be inviolable.
Exactly.
And this is the Constitution speaking. The man you don't do this craziness. And AK-47, such a sophisticated weapon, and Ghana. It's not as though say ukra side am AK-47 national security internal security this AK-47 and some and the most sophisticated weapon in the world AK-47 and I'm we criminal we terrorist. When your information is okra bombs and adebe won't to me no okra tuo okra bombs on the fear. So today a beya out there because you won't to me. I mean I don't support some of the nonsense won't to me that. So it's not about being to me.
Fire for fire.
But it's about being civilized. We are in a civilized society. We don't do the things that they are doing. Now I see the dignity of all persons shall be inviolable. That means what you mean violating? And what we say you is inviolable. Just say room granted you are violating the dignity. Say and you see my constitutional law lecturer, Deputy Attorney General, Justice James, I with all due respect. I know you are well trained, you are an American trained, you are I think you must advise your government. This things it doesn't speak well for them. More fire. If I don't take me, what can be? What is one can What is it? Let the law take its course.
Precisely.
The official say you're defaming. So I said Tadio sorry. I mean Tadio sorry is my very good friend. At any point, I don't think anybody should defame Tadio sorry. If Tadio sorry being a lawyer thinks that the right as a person has been trampled upon him, he must seek redress through the courts.
More fire.
So more fire.
More
fire.
Edian Crassen, Yakituo, ya car when I reset. Now, young next one. Next one. Yanko, okay, article 15 to or see no person, whether or not he is arrested, restricted, or retained, be subjected to torture.
Exactly.
When you're in America, Constitution in America, or see no person, whether Dentakumi, whether Okatakyie Afrifa, whether arrested shall be subjected to torture. And here we are not talking about physical torture, even mental torture. Going there with guns and ammunition. Are we crazy? What nation is this? Is this a nation we want to fight?
Yeah, the man get 12.
The man get 12 feet. He said, "The Nkolani Church." He said, "The Nana Yere Church."
Le mame.
Ewa brem rana provide said yesi chinipa. Kovi, oba chinipa krana. You go for a warrant from the court. Odru wa. Pesa odun sake nipa no. Na oka dienti a wo cheno. Na we are respectfully. You tell the person say you have the right to a counsel.
Precisely.
If a marano at article 19 a year F, 2C, we ever do, I think it's 2C. Young next.
More fire.
What kind of nonsense is this?
Fire them.
Now we any reset. A year would there. Now we article 17 say, all persons shall be equal before the law. Whether one to me, whether Dentakumi, whether Okatakyie, whether Mahama, all persons shall be equal before the law. So supremacy, equality before the law. And yet, you treat it be said, obi betimi the petition yaba afa a whole chief justice home. Young Kocheno, so spread the false information. Now so be petition some younger some madam for Tadio sorry and the judges are koshia. That's how they say information papa. Jana go prepare be nice. When you have the right as a president to say that when they make him, and that's the end of the case.
Exactly. So
if any of the people that he mentioned in the petition, they feel that their rights as a people, they have been defamed, the law is there, the processes are there for them to file a suit for defamation, and you provide it. So assembly kind of your untruth, assembly kind of defamation. Because of that, may lose A, B, and C.
More fire.
That's what. Wait. Civilized society be anywhere, yes, sir.
precisely.
Civilized society be anywhere, yes, sir. If I'm next, young next. Now reading is on grounds of gender, race, color, ethnic origin, religion, creed, or social or economic status. It's whether you want to me or your MPP chairman. Social status. You don't discriminate against him. Whether you're Kumi or Kumi or your MPP Ninti. You don't discriminate against him. This is Article 17.2 saying it. I'm not the one saying it. And this is the supreme law of our nation. And the supreme law of our nation is telling your mama and the national security that you must not discriminate against people. What nonsense is that? And nobody is able to tell them that this is nonsense. Your Excellency, with the greatest of respect, this is nonsense. I'm so sorry to say it, but it's nonsense. Nonsense. Palpable nonsense. It does not make any sense.
Precisely.
That's what I'm going to say. We are a nation of laws. We don't sit here and allow anybody to do what they like. Constitution is about a switching will be so we must respect the Constitution. And if I make next, now you read it. We are a nation of laws. You cannot be doing crazy.
Fire them.
Now, Article 19(1). Or see a person charged with a criminal offense. The reason they say charged, you can say a person who is convicted. Who go into me or no? Who trimun wa adwene also ye galamseya. Ya come na to unto one one behavior so behavior no. E be mo adwene also ye galamseya. But what is the difference between a galamseya and a person be a krata and all kind no? A krata. Eti e bia na nioma a wo ye no. It's not in conformity with the rules that govern small scale mining. But is it the case that one krata and wo ye? Does that make it illegal?
Fire.
What kind of nonsense is this?
More fire.
For pound.
so bekono obeye kiki say ya bebekwa kodu mranim no they can't prove anything because at the end of the day whether want to sell forest one sell forest he must have done it within a certain remit of the law.
Exactly. So
more fire.
Ti oye gidi ni nkurase sem say ya monyewe eti na mra ne say ukochi nipa ni decently wia fanebra and that person who is charged with criminal offense shall be given a fair hearing within a reasonable time by the court.
Precisely.
Kid them.
Shall be given a fair hearing.
Educate them.
Eti nena mu ni betimi invite you to me amena shata di fitaba enti nkurase sem na mu di tuo no ko okoye na ede na ne ede bela and mu invite you to me so obai ye matutu na no that is the decency of the law that the law is saying.
Precisely.
Decency, the dignity of a person. Mo invite no na mo invite no on madia then you have the grounds to say you invite no one on ma so we are going for an arrest warrant to go and arrest him.
More fire.
More
fire.
Huh?
More fire.
You are turning it into an animal kingdom.
Precisely.
You better to a baby. Respectfully, John Dramani Mahama. Your Excellency, until 2 million soon could do 1 million years. Now we lose to 2016. Whoever thought that you guys will come back? Dek. I'm lose to 2016 years on my baba. So I break it to a bit. Na Ghana for any idea where and Ghana for Ghana for all over the world.
Precisely.
I think the person who designed democracy, they sat down to study a social patterns of human beings. 80 by 8 years or more from Kofo. Other than that, time one Adolf Hitler years were bo England for Britain for. It took Winston Churchill 1 man to draw in Americans to come and defend England. And so him, you come to 1945, 6 years into the war, or defeated Adolf Hitler, or core elections 1946. So by nature, human beings get tired of. Your mama said, there are people within your party. And they are sideless. You don't get young for you. Almost Bob Bukata. And they are normal human nature. So was sideline because we are preferred candidate. Almost mafia. And political parties don't win elections. It's the government in the lose elections. Yeah, near the 2 million mafufro. It's a bedroom baby and this if 1 MPP for be conniving. A feed you information, and also I say Julius the Brown Crawford. No feed before a year, so don't get yam. Let's say do some Crawford feed for Julius. Near Chester, and Chester 1, 2. Must show. And yet you don't buy the good. But yeah, they are to me stop it. They will come. Now your movie. Then if I may call it next one. That is Article 19.2c.
More fire.
Okay, Article 19.2c. Or say all persons shall be presumed to be innocent until it's proven or has pleaded guilty.
More fire.
It is a to mean provision depending you're guilty. And now no one pleaded guilty. You don't treat the person like a criminal.
Precisely.
It's what him say do baby krano. You say uko dia wu a non-bailable offense. Next a criminal and other offenses act. And a lawyer Martin Pebu the court say Constitution is everybody shall be presumed innocent until proven guilty. So the moment you say you won't bail them, that means you have actually given them a sentence.
More fire.
Nampa court to need free was any
More fire.
Fire General. How much be able to say they are jungle?
Fufu security.
Fufu security. How many are there fufu security?
They go to chef fufu. AK-47 nobody na mama fufu.
AK-47 nobody na mama fufu. The from say
fufu security.
They do so kwase se me de power. Aye. Sa back on Osman Lassan. No, ya a shaman, police commander. A very good friend, more like a father to me, sir. Very decent gentleman or Nyanya Mama Sabasania. And Jakpa na mo mudi kwasem se.
Jack Norris.
Oh yeah, Jack Norris. Say Jakpa na na nane endewula Jakpa. Minis maka kire mo. Tin kwase sam ni wona adwo obi se o wozu. Jakpa, stop that nonsense. We are in a nation of laws.
Exactly so.
For full security. Obi.
Oh ne.
Ave Dani. Bomi raising na bibidi semone kakra.
Pound for